Hello, and welcome to another rapid retro review. This time it's Sunset Riders for the Super Nintendo. Now, as a kid, I remember going on holiday to, I think, Spain, and there was an arcade pretty close to the hotel, and they had this game, and I spent my entire vacation budget on that. Like, all my pocket money went into this game. So, it's pretty simple. It's a run and gun kind of thing. You have 4 different characters to choose between. It's a Western settings, and you pick up power-ups. There's nothing really original to the whole recipe for Sunset Riders, except for the fact that it is a Western game. And the 4 different characters actually play quite different, mainly in their shot. There's no speed advantage or one guy can jump higher, nothing I noticed anyway. But as you can see, there's a lot going on screen, and it's a lot of constant firing. A ton of enemies are being thrown at you. And it is the kind of game where you learn how to beat it. I haven't played it for a long time, and when I picked it up here, I sucked. So I couldn't get footage of me actually, like the end levels, because I had a limited amount of time. But it has some pretty interesting boss battles. All the bosses have a different gimmick as you move through the game. And of course, it gradually becomes harder and harder to dodge the insane amount of bullets being thrown at you. And also kind of cheap deaths. You can feel that this is a game that is designed to suck quarters out of you, even in the home version. You will get shot from by opponents you didn't see before it was too late. Graphically, it has a very nice cartoony style, like the old Western comic books. Not exactly Lucky Luke, if you know that one, but it reminds me of like old Westerns. The level design is awesome. You're able to change levels, and different hazards besides guys trying to shoot you will be thrown at you. And you can use the environment to your advantage. The sprite animation is very clean as well for the time. So there are actually a decent amount of frames going into every animation. So it looks pretty good. It's definitely one of the better looking games for the Super Nintendo, in my humble opinion. And even though there's a lot of stuff going on screen, the SNES can handle it. The sound is arcadey. Oh, it's action-packed music and a lot of and the gun sounds are fine. I mean, they're nothing spectacular. So yeah, it's a mediocre sound design, but the rest of the game is quite fun, especially if you play with a friend. These kind of games always add a little bit extra if you have a friend with you. It will also have an impact on how much shit is being thrown at you, and you know, you're 2 guys, so you can take it. So my conclusion for this is a pretty solid game, but not perfect in any way. It does have some replay value, and it is incredibly hard, borderlining unfair in some areas. And it can be frustrating as well. Again, the whole being shot by someone you didn't even see coming is not a good feeling for the player. So I'm going to land on a bit of a controversial 7 out of 10. Some people will say that it deserves a way higher score. I'm not one of those people. I do love the game. I played it a lot. I was happy when I found out that I could get it for the Super Nintendo. I paid back then almost $100 for it, and that's a lot of months of pocket money. So I guess I also kind of had to play it. But anywho, 7 out of 10, that's my score. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please leave a like, and even if you didn't, leave a dislike, because everything helps the algorithm. And please do tell me in the comments if there's a specific game you want me to take a look at. It's always nice to get inspiration from other people, and there may have been something really good or really bad that I just missed out on that I should experience. So thank you for your time, and I will see you in a couple of days.